I'm not sure you might have an answer for this, but how did sentient beings fall into sort of ignorance or God veil himself through this form in the first place? Would there have been a time where that wasn't the case?
Well, I mean, you got into the essence of religion now.
It's quite a big question.
Yeah, it's no, we theorize, wouldn't we? I mean,
Yeah.
now we just get into theory, and theory is interesting
Yeah.
and fun and enjoyable. So now it's just more like what I've read about things that I can remember. It's a very difficult question for Buddhists because Vajradhara has never been ignorant, but we've always been ignorant. So since we've been ignorant since beginningless time, but our nature is pure, but Vajradhara is a being that was never ignorant. That's how we could be led out. But there's no explanation of how we came into existence. We've always been in existence. Yep, beginningless time. Yep, so there's no first cause in the Buddhist stuff that I read. God, in the absolute, which is beyond, there's no form yet, there's no nothing, but somehow out of this beingness manifested itself. I mean, they say that the names of God are not actually the names of God, the names of the names. They're like these qualities that are transcendent to the mind of this, the substance of the universe, or the universes, kind of knowing itself. I mean, you can't even we can't describe it, but somehow, I mean, Tolkien did it really well. Somehow it sung a song of existence, and within that song, these aspects of itself manifested as creatures, and the creature that is the human being is the perfect being because this essence that started all of creation entered into the atom. Yep, entered into the first creature of that form as the spirit. That's what the angels bow down to. The essence of God, his spirit is in that creature. So it can then, because it, like the ocean created a drop, a form, but the ocean put its drop in the form. And because the drop of the ocean, we know all qualities of the ocean from a drop. Yeah, we know this. If you get a drop, you'll know what the ocean is and everything. Obviously, that drop isn't the ocean itself. Yeah, the ocean has qualities. You can put chips on it. If I give you a drop of water, a ship can't go on it, right? But it manifests all the qualities within it. That creature of God, somehow in God's play, in order to know itself, had to bite the apple. And in biting the apple, it split from the oneness of itself into two in order to know what it is to come back to itself. So then it knows itself in a new way that can't be comprehended because it's just hide and seek. So it is itself playing itself by hiding itself. It's not really ignorant, but it has to taste a sense of that it's separate in order to know that it comes back. And I think that's the Abrahamic vague, my understanding of the notion of we need to bite the apple. I mean, I think in Islam there's no original sin. So it's just like we need disobedience. I think there might even be only one tree in Islam, I don't know, but God, it's a big world. God's like, you can go anywhere you want, don't go there. So anyone that understands psychology means he's pointing them to that's where you're going. So you need this disobedience to understand that the disobedience creates your individuality, and that individuality is beautiful, but in itself it's separate and painful. I mean, this is the journey. It's incomprehensible really to the mind.